affiliates did this with you, here's how much you owe us, they pay us, we take a cut, and then we give the rest to you as the affiliate. CPA Networks pays you on whatever term they have set up for you. This is negotiable as well. So if you're with a network that's paying you net 30, which means for January's traffic or for February's traffic, you get paid at the end of March. Some networks will pay you every 2 weeks, or some networks will pay you weekly. In order to get the better terms, the better payment terms, like I said, you have to be doing a little bit more volume with them. So the more business you do, the more flexible the network is going to be with the terms. So instead of you having to go through to each individual merchant and negotiate a deal and sign a contract and do all that good stuff, and then worry about getting paid, because the merchants don't pay the CPA networks right away. Merchants are very slow to pay, and in fact, most of them will say they pay net 30, and it ends up being net 45. So the affiliate network that's paying you every week is actually paying that money out of their own pocket in expectation of getting a payment from the merchant later on. So that's something that some people want to say, well, why bother with a CPA network when I can just go and get the offer myself? You could, if you're doing enough volume to do that. Merchants don't want to deal with people that are not doing a large amount of volume, but CPA networks do. So the merchants would rather just send a check to one company every month instead of sending out checks to 1,000 people every month. Whereas the CPA networks don't mind sending out checks to 1,000 people every month. So that's where we come in, and that's where all the offers and payment details are available right through the CPA network. So it's like a one-stop shop to get the offers that you're going to promote. Okay, so moving along. Here's an example of an offer that a lot of people run on free credit reports. You've probably seen ads all over the place for this. So this could be, the way it could work is you have a website or a blog that talks about credit. Well, you could put banners or text links on that blog that are offering a free credit report. So the links to, or the banners that you got to put on your blog came from the CPA network. Now whenever a surfer clicks on the links, which is your affiliate link, which ties you to that click and completes the action, you get a sale and you get paid, and it's all tracked by the CPA network. So that's kind of the way to think about it. Now I'll just move along here. What if you don't have a website or blog that talks about credit? Well, that's okay. You don't necessarily have to have that. There's a lot of different ways to get traffic, or traffic is just getting people to view the offers that you want them to view. And there's a lot of ways to generate that traffic. So let's look at a couple. There's free traffic, and that means you go to Google search and say you type in free credit reports. Well, you'll see a big list of websites that are talking about free credit reports. You click the link, you go through the website, and then if it were an affiliate website, the affiliate would get paid for that credit report if the surfer completed the offer. With free traffic, the ultimate goal is trying to get it indexed in the search engines, and that just means even though you put a site up on the internet, it doesn't necessarily mean Google or Yahoo or MSN knows about it. The way they find out about it is from a link from another site. So you either have to find a buddy who has another site and can link your new site, link to your new site, or you can have your own network of sites and you can link to your new site, or you can buy a text link from a big site to link to your site. So there's a lot of different ways to get your site indexed and get it to show up on Google or Yahoo or MSN. And that's just called the SEO approach, or the search engine optimization, because you want to make your site follow the rules of the search engines as best as possible so that it shows up as high in the rankings as possible. And that's where you get your free traffic from. Stuff like, if you guys have done any article marketing, that's basically trying to get free traffic to your website. The article, you can think of that as your link pointing to your website. So in the article, you may, or in the bottom of the article, you might have, this was written by John Smith. His website is www.freecreditreport.com. You can view it here. There's a link now from wherever that article got posted to your website. So the more links like that you can get, the higher, typically, while saving a couple other complicated things, the higher up on the results you're going to be, and the more free traffic you're going to get. So it's one way to do it. That's not the way I do it, mind you, but a lot of people make a lot of good money doing it that way. Looking as well, another way to get people to see your offers from the CPA network is via pay-per-click. And what this means, this is actually my specialty, and you only pay when someone clicks on your ad. So the ad can show 1,000,000 times. If nobody's clicked it, you don't pay a penny. Okay, I mean, obviously we want people to click it because we want them to go and see our offers, but it's a neat way to really buy traffic from the search engines and send it to your offers. The ultimate goal is to buy traffic cheap enough that the profits you make on your offers more than offset the cost of buying the traffic. So that's the trick involved with that. Your ads are on Google, Yahoo, MSN, and a whole bunch of other places. They can also be on websites that run the AdSense program from Google. So let's look at a sample from a free credit report. So we're just going to go to, let's go to Google. And let's type in free credit report. Now, I'm in Canada, if you don't notice that, but I can switch to USA fairly simply here. So here's the US results for this. You can see down here, all these sites, these are the free sites that did not pay to be listed here. But what they've done is they've optimized their page, and they've got a whole bunch of links pointing at them in order to get to the top spots here on the first page. So every site on this part, in the white part on Google, did not pay, okay? The guys that are doing pay-per-click